To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you're listening to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination, that is always the first star to the right, and where the light in the window is always on. Join as we discuss the views from Walt's apartment.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. It is the 9th of April. We are 1 month roughly out from Rogue Comic-Con in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Can't wait. We had our big planning meeting last night. Got some fun stuff planned. We have a special guest tonight because I'll be straight because, I tell like it is. I thought we'd book Jason Braden for next week, but no. We got Jason Braden tonight. He's going to help us out with our Ask Anything. We really have no topics tonight, nothing going on. We are just going to have some fun. Whatever you want to ask us, you can ask us, and we'll answer. Anything.
Except Snow White.
Except about Snow White, entertainer. I'm looking at you. I see you're in here, and I see you. Hello, Snow White.
We're not talking about Snow White ever again.
She's gone. No, it's a Snow White free zone, just so we're clear. The voices you hear. Yes, sir.
Oh, wait, it's about Snow White. Sorry, never mind. Please continue.
No. All right. That voice you hear, Jason Braden, Main Gate Magic Podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Facebook and YouTube. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for bringing me on tonight.
It's so good to see you, Jason.
It's good to be back, honestly.
Yeah.
I love your show. I have a good time, and I'm ready to just do some random crap. I don't get to just do random stuff.
Look
I'm
at
always
entertainer.
Entertainer. This
Snow White.
Give him a round of applause.
Okay.
We love that entertainer
We love
because we're
that.
done with Snow White too.
Entertainer,
Okay.
I love you. You've been asking about Snow White for the past 4 damn years, so I'm glad we're done with it, my friend. So,
Yeah.
But Jason, I'm glad we have you on. Kelsey is here from TikTok. Long Live Crow is from TikTok, from Sam's TikTok.
No, Long Live Crow's from Disinsider's YouTube initially. So.
I apologize. Okay, well, we happened. Kim is here from Where in the Park.
What's
Where
up,
in the
Kim?
Park? Kim is here. Kevin is here. Wrong Side of Water is here. Kevin and Amanda are here. Kevin and Amanda were guests on DL Weekly podcast this week, so check them out on there.
Amanda says, "Hey, Jason."
What's up, Amanda?
Haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. But Joey, how you doing, buddy? Is that your tiki back there? You got your Tiki Adventureland stuff going back there?
Yes. No. Tiki, that's Jungle Book, bro.
I got my throne.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, guys, for you. Okay.
Because he just can't wait to be king.
That's right.
No, I figure I'm right here next to my karaoke buddy from MouseCon. I might as well have the karaoke background going on. So happy to be here.
Hey, I'm also right next to my karaoke buddy. So
you are indeed. Sam, how are you? Besides,
go ahead. You can tell everybody.
You couldn't find your cat, so you found your cat. So that's good.
Yeah, I spent the last half hour outside in the woods in the snow and rain searching for a cat that was in my house. So
yeah, here's the thing with Sam looking for her cat. She couldn't just go out and look for her cat. She had to go live on TikTok and talk to people while she was doing it.
I was already live on TikTok before I realized my cat couldn't be found. And I just said, you guys are coming with me. So
nice. She's like,
I had to go on there and tell her you make it on time. So
I was here on time.
And where was the cat?
In my bedroom.
That's the best part.
I opened up the bedroom door and she rubbed against my leg. And I said, you spawn of Satan.
She was all warm and cozy too.
Yeah.
This is why, and I was not. I was complaining at the end of my life, like I can't feel my fingers because it's 30-something degrees in Indiana, and I can't feel my fingers. So it was great. Impromptu karaoke tonight. Disney karaoke for the win. We might have to, Sean. We might have to just roll with this.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
If they ask us anything and they ask us to do Disney karaoke, like you can't deny that.
I'll tell you what. I mean, they did ask. So did someone mention?
Literally, everyone said the cat was inside her.
Oh, jeez. So you want Disney karaoke? Is that what you're saying?
Once you find your center, you are sure
I make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath. Say about it, those who knew me. Always like a fool in school for cutting the chin. This guy's gonna stay to death. Hope you can see right through me. Now I really wish that I knew how to swim. Be a man. He must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. Be a man. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the sun's arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're suited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? Be a man, we must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. Be a man, with all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Be a man, we must be swift as the coursing river. With all the force of a great typhoon. With all the strength of a raging fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Yeah!
There you go. There you go. Little Disney karaoke, Mr. Chris Brown. You know what I'm so excited for? We've been talking all about Rogue Comic Con, Medford, in 1 month. We're doing a live podcast. We do a live podcast every week. We do a few of them every week. But you know what I'm really excited about is hearing Chris's voice over the loudspeakers in Medford, Oregon, where he lived. Opening up the show. I can't wait for that moment. And yeah, if you're going to be in Medford, Oregon, we're all going to sit there. We went back and forth, different ideas. We're going to, do we do Knights of the Rogue Republic? Do we do a Marvel Tribe? No.
Yes.
We're going to sit there. We're going to sit there and we're going to do this.
Do all of that.
Do it all.
We're going to do it all. And then I just talked to Amber. So if you are going to be in Medford, Amber will be doing the interview with Timothy Zahn on Sunday morning around 9 a.m. for the second day of Rogue Comic Con, kicking it off. So it's going to be very, very
awesome.
cool.
That is awesome.
So before we get into questions, I want to do a few things. Sorry, Jason, tell us about Main Gate Magic before we get into these questions. We got some questions coming in here.
Wait, let's do this really quick. Kelsey says he's pretty good. So, Kelsey, you're new to the show. Unfortunately, Chris was one of the founding members of this podcast, and he passed away after the first episode of the show. So we kind of do any of those karaoke videos in tribute of him, because his heart still holds a very, very large place in the show. And Sean has said that it takes all of us together to represent the heart.
You guys keep throwing that in my face.
No, it's not a negative.
It's not at all.
I wear that badge of honor. Seriously.
Exactly. It takes all of us to fill the shoes of Chris Brown. So
we can move on to a more fun topic.
Yes,
we can. So Jason, Main Gate Magic, we
it?
love you. We're glad you're here. What do you got?
Thank you. Yeah, first of all, I wish I could have met Chris. That would have been so amazing. I need you guys talk about him a lot. I know he's always with you guys in spirit, and you guys wouldn't be where you're at without the show and him starting it. So yeah, I wish that I could have met him in his day. But thanks for the introduction. I am Jason Braden. I am host of Main Gate Magic Podcast. It is a Disney-inspired podcast similar to Walt's Apartment. And we're a humble little show. We get special guests on there every once in a while. We actually just had David Gonzalez on about we just finished the show about 40 minutes ago. And he played thank you. And which one were you? Were you the Walt's Apartment one, or was that Joey? Because I didn't see a name. It just said Walt's Apartment.
they were both.
Oh, they were both you. Okay.
Yeah.
And thanks for the compliment on the shirt. And was I right that you have one?
Well, I had to take it off because I was wearing it earlier. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I do have the same shirt. Yes.
Well, can I just say that I'm glad that wasn't live when you took it off?
Right.
All right.
It's on the Patreon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You gotta pay for it.
Oh,
That's a Patreon exclusive right there.
I
Right.
think in bio.
Yeah. Damn.
So David played the character Ak Rev from Return of the Jedi. So for you Star Wars nerds, he was the taiko drummer in the special edition of Return of the Jedi, and he wore the mask. And I didn't know this, but he mentioned it on the show that he and Jim Cummings, Jim, who of course plays the voice of Hondo Anaka, they're both the same type of alien in the Star Wars universe. I can't remember the name of the alien, but he mentioned that on the show today. I'm like, get out of town. I never even thought about that. It never occurred to me. So learn something new every day. But anyway, yeah, check us out on Main Gate Magic, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We were on Podcast Network, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all sorts of stuff. We're the only ones on there. So check us out if you want to see more about it.
Entertainer says, I love me some Jim Cummings. I think we all do.
I need to get him on the show.
Jason Braden. I'm just going to say I love me some Jason Braden.
Well, thank you so much. You love me even more if I could get Jim on the show, but it's coming. I have a feeling it's coming.
It's not a more, Jason. I loved you when I met you in person.
Oh,
Thank
you.
You guys met through Adventurous Ideas, right?
We did meet through Adventurous Ideas. Yeah.
Right on.
Yep.
Cool.
Although we may have met at, well, it was Adventurous Ideas
we
forming
did
at the time, but didn't we meet at a MouseCon the first time? I think I met all you guys in a MouseCon.
Well, no, we did the MouseCon panel together for Adventurous Ideas.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's the first time any of us ever met Sam in person. So
that was literally the first time after years. I was
after like 3 years, 3 or 4 years. But so we're gonna get into this. We got a couple questions here.
Amanda says we love Main Gate Magic. I wish I could be on the lives more, but I do listen to the recordings. Yes. Absolutely, I agree. Amanda, same.
Great, Amanda, I'll be reaching out soon. We need to have you guys back on because you guys had a great show with us before, and I'd love to have you back on. So yeah, got to get you back.
So let me ask everyone that's over here in the chat. What do you want to ask the reigning, defending, Beyond the Railroad podcast 2025 podcast battle champions? That's us, by the way. If you didn't know that, we're two-time champs. It hasn't been done by anyone else. We are the two-time. Now we're defending again. We lost last year by 2 votes to get into the finals, so we could have been
2 votes.
Could have been that back to back to back. But we had to let someone else take it 1 year. But we're back. They were the champs. We are. You can
the champs are here.
Champs are here.
Champs are here.
That's right. That's us. So what do you need? What would you like to ask the champs? I do see a couple questions here. First one says, Channing Tatum, entertainer. This show is built for you. I mean, you can ask all the questions you want, buddy. We got you. Channing Tatum said that although he's in Avengers Doomsday, he might actually not be playing Gambit. That'd be a freaking crime if that's the case. Do you have any idea what he's talking about? Does anyone have an idea what Channing Tatum's talking about?
I hope that's just something he's saying to be facetious.
I hope so, because
him playing anything other than Gambit would make me incredibly sad. Do I think he needs a little bit of voice acting still? Probably.
No, because I thought it was better.
I know. I do.
It only made him more cartoony in Deadpool.
Yes. I was before Deadpool, which is a movie where cartoony works.
Yeah. Of course.
But like, if you're going to be seeing him in Doomsday, and it's a more serious role as Gambit,
he's been so attached to Gambit for over a decade, and for him to finally get Gambit and get the reception that he deserved and got in Deadpool, for him to play another character in Doomsday would, like Jason was saying, it would just be a tragedy.
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself. I'm like, dude,
I'm gonna have to make a name for myself.
I got him out. That is gun and what? Never mind.
Oh my gosh! I loved it. I loved it.
It was so good.
But
then Deadpool's communication. Excuse me. He's just like, excuse me.
Is he even speaking English?
So good. So
if you have not seen Deadpool, go see it. Where have you been? It's literally one of the best.
Actually, all the Deadpools.
Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Stop watching this and go watch that. That's how good it is.
No, wait till this is over.
But
Go watch it after this.
So
That
Douglas Berg, we can all answer this question. I think it's a good question. Can you tell us about your most memorable Disney resort stay? I've stayed a dozen. I've stayed a ton. I've stayed a tons of places, but times change and resort updates can mean different experiences. So go ahead. Sam, what was your most memorable Disney experience?
I'm gonna go Grand Floridian.
Okay.
Because of how close I was to, like, okay, the walkway to Polynesian and the fireworks at night on the beach there, and Trader Sam's. I can't say that I've ever had a Disney resort experience that was like super magical. It's a Disney resort experience for me. So
is this like a hotel question or like?
It says Disney resort stay.
Disney resort, so I think anything. So yeah.
Oh, are we talking like parks, like park experiences?
Well, that's the resort, right? I would think that's the resort. Yeah.
When I think resort, I think of where I'm sleeping.
Disneyland is called the Disneyland Resort, the entire area. So that's
Walt Disney, it is the Walt Disney World Resort as well.
So then, yeah, so the parks can be as well, Joey, for sure.
Okay.
Parks.
So tell both. If you got a hotel stay and a park trip,
so
give them both.
I'm going to go with my original because there's just so many. Oh, stays means hotel. I would think that's what Kevin thinks. I agree.
Well, let's just add Douglas. If you're still here, tell us what you want. Do you want a hotel experience, or are you talking a park experience? What are you talking about?
But I will say I would I'll stick with the Disney resort stay, and it'll be the first time we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel when I was a kid, because for years, if you're old like me, you'll remember that instead of the parking structure, it was a KOA campground. And so that's where I grew up going to Disneyland, is at the KOA. Our family had an RV.
That's crazy.
So we would always have dinner and stuff at Disneyland Hotel and do all that stuff. But the first time we actually stayed at the hotel was amazing because it was for my birthday. My mom wanted like the overlooking the lagoon with the arcade and the dancers and all that stuff, which is basically where the pool and Trader Sam's is now. So we got the looking out, which would be now looking out at the Simba parking lot when it is now. And so my mom was not very happy and stuff, but they were very nice, and they overheard them saying it was my birthday. And so somebody's like, "Oh, are you guys going to be in your hotel room?" And parents like, "Yeah," or like, "Are we moving again or something?"
Stalkers.
Yeah. So what it was the front desk, and they came over and dropped off like a birthday card, a plush Donald, which they didn't know favorite character is Donald, plus a couple of keychains and stuff. But yeah, I'm going with the first stay at the Disneyland Hotel.
That's fair.
That's magic.
Yeah, that is for sure. Mine would be a couple of years ago. I went with a friend. We went to it was then the Paradise Pier Hotel, and we stayed. And we made sure that we got the high enough up. We were like the 12th floor, and our view literally was of DCA, which was the coolest thing to look at night. You could see like the backside of World of Color, but like all night long, you could just see like the lights when they're doing stuff. And it was just the coolest thing. I've stayed at Grand Californian as well. I still think that the Paradise Pier Hotel was more fun. It was a more pleasurable experience. It was very, very cool. I will also say, going into the Grand California, we were at a spot where we could watch the workers work a night. That was kind of cool as well. But yeah, I'd say that. And then in the parks, a couple of years ago for my 50th birthday, a bunch of people got together to celebrate my birthday with me. That was my favorite time in the park. I got to build a lightsaber. I got to meet so many people that I hadn't met in person before. Got to go to Walt Disney's grave. That had nothing to do with the parks, but it's still just the best Disney parks weekend was that.
Sasquatch.
So, yeah, Sasquatch is here. And guys, help me with the question if I'm missing these. Jason, go ahead.
I'm kind of biased because the only real I've stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, but I've also stayed at the Grand Californian, and that one is super awesome just because of the convenience and how close it is to getting inside any of the parks at the Disneyland Resort. But Joey, I want to ask you, when you were staying back in the day, was it back far enough where they actually had the little remote control boats there at the?
Oh God, I remember
area?
the boats.
Yeah,
those?
The Jungle Cruise little.
Yeah,
yeah,
so cool.
yeah. They were Jungle Cruise themed, and then you could go off into another area of the hotel that had sort of like a water fountain and light show. It was like the original
Dancing
World
Water.
of Color or something.
Dancing
Dancing
Waters.
Waters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that show. That was awesome. But the
And
Grand
the little
Californian,
waterfall. Yeah, the waterfall walkthrough. Yes.
the Grand California, it's very luxurious. The rooms are small, but I mean, you really only need a place to sleep, so who cares?
Mhm.
I'd love to stay there again, but I can't really afford that much.
It's expensive. They're all expensive.
But it just for the overall experience, they've got great restaurants and great theming. It's like you're in the wilderness and stuff like that. It's you're in a hotel or a big lodge in Yosemite or something like that.
Mhm.
As far as the resort parks are concerned, I have two different ones. I'll give you my second place one first, which was my wife and I actually splurged for a VIP tour at the Disneyland park. Not quite as amazing as I expected it, but it was still really cool to have just somebody escorting you around from place to place and pretty much doing whatever the hell you wanted to. That was a lot of fun. Would I have done it again with only the two of us? No. If I was in like a group of 10 people, which I think is like the max number, I would definitely do that again and split the cost up because those are expensive too.
You mean the group we're planning on doing it with?
You guys are doing a group?
We want to.
Yeah?
Got to do it. Yeah.
Talk to me later.
Well, for sure. No, we should
Maybe.
plan that for we should
talk to me too.
All right. Well, we'll talk.
Okay, baby.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness! No, for real.
Let's hope my wife isn't watching right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, wife. He's not that. He's not that guy. But let me know what money.
He's not that
That's
guy.
why I was talking in Butthead's voice, for God's sake. So, hey, baby. So the best park experience, though, hands down, my wife and I and a few of other family members took her father, who was on his 70th birthday. We took him to Disneyland for the very, very first time. And I did this whole YouTube video compilation on it and everything like that. And got tons of views, tons of likes and everything like that. And it was quite literally the first time he had ever set foot inside the park, even though it was on a scooter. But to see the look on his face at that age, I've seen tons of little kids go in the park for the first time and even young adults. But to see somebody that age and be that happy and excited about something that magical, that will never be something that I'll forget.
So I didn't share my park experience. That is like the most memorable. For me, it was my first trip to Walt Disney World. And those of you that have listened to the podcast for years or that have been on the podcast for years, you've heard this story. But I didn't get to go to Disney as a kid. Like, our family just couldn't afford it. I went as a very young 22-year-old, and it was 2 years after my father passed away, and my dad's like dying. Like, as he's on his deathbed, he's like, I want to take my kids to Walt Disney World. Like, I can't go yet. I want to take my kids to Walt Disney World. So he didn't get to do that. But 2 years later, I was standing in front of the castle and I stood there sobbing because this was a place that my dad wanted to take me to before he died. And I got to experience it. And it was the most magical, beautiful thing in my life. And I realized that I had fallen in love with it. And here I am.
There we are. That's what it's all about, though.
That's awesome.
So many years later. So
literally, I love hearing stories like that.
Literally,
not really so
later.
many years. You're like 35. You're only 35.
But that was, I know, right? But like, I like 50, like fucking 15 years later. Sorry. Oh, mark this like.
Did you apologize for cussing?
I did.
Oh, my virgin ears.
This isn't Mangate magic. Come on.
Okay. Okay, but like 15 years later, it was like almost 15 years later. Like,
that's fair. Okay, next question. Joey, I'm going to start with you. If you could act in any movie, Joey, which movie would it be and what character would you be?
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's a hard thing to say right now after the Tron Ares trailer that came out, but I will say probably Curse of the Black Pearl, just so I can be a pirate.
That's fucking cool.
I don't know which pirate, but maybe just something.
Yeah.
Piratey.
Just a piratey guy.
Just a pirate. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Maybe the guy that goes, "Hello, puppet."
Hello, puppet.
Hello, puppet.
Jason, how about you?
You know, it's crazy. I would want to be the guy that is the background extra that just gets like all the spotlight, you know, after the movie, like in Jurassic World, where the guy's eating food and the pterodactyl comes and, you know, and sweeps him away. I forget like what store he's eating in front of or something like that, but it got a lot of talk after the fact. And it's like, I want to be the one that says, yeah, you remember Jurassic World? And I was eating the hot dog in front of that store. That was me. I want to be one of those guys. I don't really care what movie. Just put me in one and let me be that guy.
I was Jimmy Buffett running with the drinks.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It was at a Margaritaville, wasn't it? I think it was a Margaritaville. The guy was at.
I'm going to go a lot bigger than the boys did. And I'm going to say I would make an incredible Mary Poppins.
Oh, Mary Poppins.
I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
I would, though. Because the thing is, like, here's the thing. With Mary Poppins, she was magic, right? But she was also like, this is business.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've ever seen me in a classroom with kids, I am very Mary Poppins-esque.
Except when it comes to finding cats in the woods.
Hello, Poppins.
Hello, Poppins.
Hello, Poppins.
Well,
all right, I'm gonna see if you can guess mine.
Real quick with Sam, there's only one way to prove you'd be a good Mary Poppins, and that's Disney karaoke live on YouTube right now.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Do it.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is really quite atrocious.
If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound
precocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay, that's enough.
Traveled all around the world and everywhere he went. Okay, you guys guess what mine was.
What I know what's crazy is my daughter. So in third grade, I used to go to my third grade teacher, who I didn't realize as a third grader was dying from cancer, but she was literally dying from cancer. She was my teacher. And I would go, Miss Dillon, I think I learned how to spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And she'd be like, go sit down. But my daughter came home tonight and she goes, Mom, can you say, for the first time ever, she came home from a birthday party and she goes, Mom, do you know supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? And I was like, do you know who you're talking to right
now? Hey, please.
You want me to spell it for you? Because I've been spelling it since third grade, my girl.
Child.
I mean, now, yeah, spell it.
SUPERC.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Well, if this was TikTok, I would be telling you to read between the lines, Joey.
Spell it in ASL.
So you guys guess what mine is?
Vision.
Nope.
Sabretooth.
Close second, though, is Vision. Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
No, Han Solo in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I love Han Solo. Han Solo is a badass. So that would just be the coolest thing. I'm sure we have more questions here.
Oh, yeah. You got to scroll up. We got Kelsey.
Sam's going to be signing until the end of the show.
What is she doing? Okay, Amanda's question here. If you could. Okay, Sam, stop.
I spelled it.
Okay, well, we didn't hear it. You said it out loud. You're saying it to yourself.
Joey asked me to sign it.
That was great audio podcast work right there. It's like
Joey asked me to sign it, so I did.
If you could have any career under the Disney umbrella, parks, corporate, WDI, actor, etc., what would you choose as your career, Miss Modecki?
Disney legal. I love Jarheim.
Disney legal?
What?
You could be the otter.
I love Jarheim.
Legal otter.
I would be on their legal team. Do you disagree that would be a good role for
No, that'd be fun.
I know.
Is Disney legal? Okay, Joey, how about you?
Wow, this would be amazing. But after we're talking about like Rogue Comic Con and the stuff for MouseCon, I'm thinking like a Disney parks like hype man. And
man,
but I don't know if you guys know who.
That's-
Well, I don't know if you guys know who Mark Daniels is. He does a lot of stuff, especially at Walt Disney World. Becomes a Disneyland. He does like nerd facts, but he's also like a hype guy at Star Wars Celebration and
It's like
at some
Disney
of the
social media, essentially.
In a way, yeah, but just kind of the ones that you're just trying to hype people up at either special events at the parks or events,
right?
But
Disney Entertainment.
Yeah, somewhere, yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go last, Jason. I would like to be the guy that drives the fire engine. That's just us, just up and down Main Street. That'd be the coolest job in the world. Just driving up and down, telling people ring the bell. That'd be fun.
Disney Flavor
Flav. Squad said Disney Flavor Flav.
When you said hype man, all I thought of was a little girl from Ellen. That was like the little girl that was on there. She had her friend who was the hype person, but that's all I could think of. But
so you picture me as a little girl, Ellen,
little blonde girl. There you go. How about you, Jason?
Yeah, I picture him as a little girl too.
Joey, I do not picture you as a little girl for what it's worth.
Thank you.
VIP tour guest, or like the host, the guy that leads everybody around, and I'll tell you why. Because one of the things that I have found that I have done over the years with my full-time job, my real one, the one that pays all the money, is I like meeting people. I like talking to them and learning their stories, getting to know them, and of course during the podcast and going to conventions. I love hearing stories, and I like telling stories, and I like telling people things about parks that they've never known before. And I feel like that would be something that I could do for a living. I could do that easy.
I feel like Jason
and I'd
would
have
probably
fun.
be a bartender.
Wait a second.
You're funny, Sam.
Wait a second. You don't. This isn't your full-time career, podcast?
No, not yet. But I'm working on it slowly but surely. Not until I beat you guys for number one.
Kevin says I'd be one of those janitors making character art out of twigs.
Heck yes.
Oh yes, that sounds like so much fun.
There's some questions from Jennifer, and Kelsey is way up there. So.
Okay, we've done no commercial breaks. Are you guys on any kind of time frame tonight? I know, Joe, you probably got to eat, right?
I'll
Just
eat later.
until I fall asleep.
Okay, perfect. So let's. I forgot to do any commercial breaks. So let's hear from Getaway Today. We'll be right back.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. All right, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Let's get back to the show. Getaway Today, they're awesome. Speaking of Rogue Comic Con, I'll highlight every one of our sponsors tonight. Getaway Today donated again two $250 gift certificates to Getaway Today that we'll be raffling off there that weekend. So we appreciate that. And Kim, if you're watching this, Kim sent me a huge ass box of Get Away Today pens because my customers at work love them, and I have like 50 Get Away Today pens, so they're awesome. But we appreciate them.
We could use those for
I'll bring
the
some of
trivia
them.
contest.
I'll bring you a couple of them, but I'm gonna keep most of them for me. I'm not gonna lie.
You can bring them for the trivia contest at Rogue Comic Con.
I'll bring some. Yeah, for sure. Not all 50, but it's okay. Get Away, we love you. They're the best. What'd you say? Hey, Karma?
I said
Karma. Oh,
drama.
Anyway, so I'm going back up here a little bit. I don't want to miss anything. Joey, are you talking about the Disney Hotel one?
No, we did that. I just saw that Jennifer and Kelsey had a couple questions, but I can't.
Kelsey had asked on here. She had said, and we'll go around. Sam, what Walt Disney World experience have you not done that you like to experience? Actually, I'll go first. Anything, because I've never been there. So
wow.
You've been, but you were young.
I was 16 years old, and it was only Magic Kingdom and Epcot. I don't remember any of it, but
no drinking around the world there.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
but go ahead, Sam.
For me, I would probably say the Keys to the Kingdom tour, but also I need to get back because there are Imagineering friends that we have on the show that have been on the show before that can give us very similar experiences in the show, in like the parks. I'm going to not say too much, but I want a tour of the behind the scenes of at least one of the parks other than Living with the Land, which I've done.
For sure. Jason, how about you?
I've been to all the parks out there. And I've pretty much done all the experiences that they have, but the only one that I haven't done is the studios. I haven't been to the Disney Studios yet. So I would like to do it someday, but the only reason I had decided not to do it so far is because I feel like a majority of the stuff that they have there, I've been on it either. Like, most of the stuff they have there is is in California. So some of the, well, maybe not most. Right. I'd say maybe 60% of the attractions.
You've done Keys to the Kingdom?
I've not done Keys to the Kingdom. I'm guessing that's a tour?
It is a tour.
Yeah. So now that you say that, a walk in Walt's footsteps at Disneyland, I would still like to do that tour if they still do it. Do they still do it?
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I've heard it's even better than the VIP tour, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, it is. I would say it is, but that's because I have Walt's apartment tattooed on my arm. That's why I think it's so cool. But yeah, it's literally the coolest tour.
Do you pass because of that or something like that? Or
did she say Disney
Park? God, I wish.
Was it
Disney
Walt
World?
Disney?
Disney World.
Disney
Okay,
World.
Disney World,
okay.
Yeah.
So then, yeah. I mean, ultimately, me is like going to Disneyland if I was going to go to Disney parks. But Walt Disney World would be Keys to the Kingdom.
Joey, how about you?
Mine are pretty simple. Obviously, Tron Light Cycle, especially at night.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I'm a big Tron nerd. So
you could sing the Wicked songs. That's a big thing I see on TikTok.
I saw that
on the ride.
No, I've seen somebody do that with the Hulk roller coaster at Universal.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I would do that, and I would also do Pandora at night because I've only done it during the day, which is amazing. But I haven't seen all the lighting and stuff at night yet, so I would do that.
I did think of something actually. The Starship Cruiser. Oh.
Oh, you're so funny.
You're funny.
You're literally so funny, Sean.
What's that? What is that?
Too soon.
Well, we're joking about that on Extra Magic Hour. Like, so they're turning something that kind of failed. I don't say the Imagineers failed, but it failed. But they're turning it into Imagineering offices. That's kind of
fair. Good idea. It's a $300 million building. That's awesome.
Hey, at least they're going to be in a very inspirational zone
with a good bar.
Kevin says the Wild Africa track at Animal Kingdom looks like fun. That's one of the things we haven't done yet. Any of the tours at Animal Kingdom are incredible, Kevin.
I just thought of something. My niece just visited, and you guys know she's a cast member over there. But she recently was able to, I don't know how she got to do it, but she was saying, I don't know if it was a tour or something, but like her and a couple other cast members were taking and they were actually on like parts of Fantasmic over there at Hollywood Studios. Like she was on the Steamboat Willie boat, and would like they're actually like dancing on the boat during the show and stuff.
Oh wow.
I would
great,
dance
yeah.
in the boat. Kim
That's
says
awesome.
Keys to the Kingdom was a great tour. Yeah, I definitely want to do it, Kim. Kelsey said, let's do it together. I'm down, Kelsey. Let's go. Amanda says, better the Imagineers use that building than it just sit vacant. Absolutely. At least they're
Very
surrounded
true.
by
Very
imagination. Oh, that's cool, Joey. That would be fun. Amanda from Where in the Park says.
Well, let's hope that the Imagineers can actually get like a good think tank and maybe start coming up with some really good U.S.-based animatronics for their new rides. Because
Hey, Jason, if you want to talk about that, come on, Imagine that with us.
Yeah, I really want to, because I mean, like, ever since Epic Universe and all the stuff that I've seen in the international parks, our parks suck.
Well, we're going to be talking about Epic Universe this week on Extra Magic Hour, but we will definitely be branching into some of that content soon in Imagine That. So, Jason, you know where to find us. Join us on Discord. Anybody who wants to join us on Discord, come find us on our absolutely free Discord, Walt's Apartment Productions. But Jason, you in particular know how to contact Amanda if there's something you want to talk Imagineering.
Yes.
She definitely is the forerunner here for our Imagineering show. So
For sure.
Jennifer has two really good questions, but I'm going to ask probably the biggest, most controversial question ever for Walt Disney World park goers. At Epcot, do you start in Canada or Mexico? Dun, dun, dun.
That is the worst question. Okay. I start in Mexico.
Tequila to start off the day.
I just started at Mexico.
See,
Okay.
This is where I come into the international gateway.
And Florida people, let us know. I'm controversial. I've tend to start in Canada because I got to get my fish and chips and morning beer, but I like to finish with a flight of tequila as a celebration. But it sucks now because
Kevin said, friends don't let friends start in Canada.
But what if you take the Skyliner? You start in France now. So.
Yeah, but then I go to Mexico first anyways.
Amanda. Depends on which images we are confirming first. Well played.
There's a lot of questions over here. We're way behind here.
Canada. Blame Canada.
They're not even a real country.
Jason,
anyway.
what about you? Mexico or Canada?
I've only been to Epcot twice, and to be honest with you, I just went on the rides. I didn't go really visit all the lands. I never has soaked in Epcot for its scenery and its culture and its diverse
so
lands.
What I hear is Jason is planning
Mexico.
a trip. But
no, so what I'm saying is Mexico. Yeah, no.
I thought Sam was going to say. So what I'm hearing is Jason's not cultured, but she went the different.
No,
way.
I was going to say Jason needs to plan another trip to Epcot to experience all that it has to offer.
Definitely, and more than one day, because it is huge. There's so many things to do and experience.
Especially if you're drinking around the world. If you're drinking around the world, it takes more than one day.
I have not done that, but it sounds like a lot.
Did you say the golf ball?
I just want to see the golf ball. I think that'd be cool to see.
You're not even in the world
not
showcase
a golf ball.
for that.
But you probably see it from there, though. Yeah.
Alfredo has a friend that used to be a CM and got pics on Pirates Behind the Bars at the dog scene. That'd be rad.
Hey, Alfredo, if your friend can send you those pictures and you want to drop them in our, again, absolutely free Discord, come join us on Walt's Apartment Productions on Discord.
For sure.
Kelsey says, Mexico.
Mexico, okay.
Confirmed. Jason has never actually been to Epcot.
I met you guys in Florida the last time that I went to Epcot. What are you talking about?
Entertainer wants to know if we think there should be an animated musical film about Hansel and Gretel.
No.
What? Worst fairy tale ever.
No.
Listen, anything that is the Brothers Grimm is better told as a text than it is anything animated, to be completely honest.
Well, not only that, but I've seen different versions of Hansel and Gretel on, like, they've made movies, and nobody's really ever
But that's the
made
thing is,
anything worthwhile.
I don't. But
I like
because
Witch Hunters.
if you read anything that's the Brothers Grimm,
Mm-hmm.
you can't top it because it's gruesome as hell.
You ever watch Grimm?
Yes.
You ever watch the show Grimm?
Yes.
Okay.
But the thing is, like,
Good
the
show.
actual Grimm tales are gruesome as hell.
They're dark. Yes.
They're dark. Like, there's a story.
Stop it, Kevin.
Called Der Struwwelpeter. So Der Struwwelpeter, they is how they get kids to stop sucking their Struwwelpeter is how they get kids to stop sucking their thumbs. And it's if you suck your thumb, this Edward Scissorhands like guy is going to come and cut your thumb off while you're sleeping. That's what the Germans tell their kids.
Okay, let me flip the script then. Let's say if we gave the story of Hansel and Gretel to somebody like, say, Tim Burton. Would that make a difference?
Guillermo del Toro. Then I would be.
There you go. Perfect.
Boom.
Even better.
Honestly, no. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I might raise an eyebrow if it was either one of them. More Guillermo than
I would be intrigued.
Tim Burton.
But I also don't think it's necessary because there are some things that I think are best left to literary devices.
Because I'm picturing now, I'm picturing the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio, but
which is still on my Netflix watch list. I haven't seen it yet. Okay. I heard it's great.
It's much better than what Disney did live action.
Oh, I didn't.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is a genius.
Tom Hanks?
Isn't he in that? Isn't Tom Hanks in
Hey,
that?
Sean.
What?
Oh,
you know who else are geniuses?
Well, let me get to my next thing here.
You know.
Go ahead. Yes, I do.
Our friends at We're in the Park
That's
find
right,
clues to create this
that's right.
fantastic scavenger hunt for us.
And
we have
no way.
And we have one question for you. Hey, fam. What
do you know where
theme park games are you doing?
Well,
hey, fam, what scavenger hunt are you doing?
Well, we are doing We're in the Park.
Do you guys know We're in the Park? Because we do.
We do. So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game. We're in the Park right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenging even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
still
this
a challenge.
Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Yeah, they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
We're in the park. Have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
it'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
Brought to you by the voice of Walt's apartment, Kevin Richardson.
Oh my!
I thought that sounded familiar.
They're awesome. They're the best. Speaking of Road Comic Con for We're in the Park as well. We're in the Park will be in Sunken City Design's spot that he was at last year. They will be right next to our table on the stage with their whole display set up there, and they are also giving away some game packs, and I don't want to say other things because I'm not sure what we actually decided last night. But you're going to get some cool stuff from Where in the Park as well. They are the best. They're the best.
I can't wait to squeeze them again. We'll squeeze Amanda. Kevin, I might just be like, hey, Kevin.
So
I'll squeeze Amanda.
So during the commercial there, we have a private chat where we can talk. And Joey puts in there, I lost track of the questions. So I agree with Joey. So we're going to try to get some of these questions back in here. I did see one up here, and I'm going to ask, who asked this question up here? Wrong Side of Water says, I'm gonna assume that this is Disney. What's your favorite song? Mine is Hakuna Matata. So
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Katana. That's right.
That's Hakuna Matata backwards. Yeah.
By Adele Dazeem.
So Jason, what's your favorite, let's say, Disney song?
Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Will Smith or Robin Williams?
Robin Williams all the way.
Yes, sir.
OG.
That's right. It's a great answer.
I think Joey, didn't I do that one at karaoke that one night before the MouseCon? I think I did.
You did that, yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
And hey, Jason, I have a question. Will you do that before we end tonight?
Friend Like Me?
Yeah, if we put it on.
We're just gonna
maybe.
Our show started with people requesting Disney karaoke, so
it's not gonna
sure,
end
why
that
not?
way, though.
Let's
Okay,
give
but
the
okay.
people what they want. Sure. Yeah. If you
All
guys,
right,
if
well.
you guys want to throw it up, that's fine. I'll try not to throw up on screen.
I'll try to find it. I'll work on that. But Sam, what was your favorite Disney song?
Spoonful of Sugar.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That is really good. That's a really good song. But the bird song is just, that song just rips you up in that movie.
Yeah.
Feed the birds.
Or the kite song. Damn, man. Like when she's crying in the kite scene in the Disney movie. Oh my gosh.
Let's go fly up to the highest heights. Yeah,
Not
that's a
going to turn
good
into
song.
karaoke, but it is, isn't it?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
It's hard
I'm
not
fine
to
with
sing
that.
when you hear the titles.
Joey, how about you? buddy?
Well, based on my background here, it's between Bare Necessities and I Want to Be Like You, which I also did sing at Epidemic Ales.
You sang that on our show.
That's
Isn't
right.
that the one you did with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are both good songs. Mine would be Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie, celebrated 30 years.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
It's even if you listen to the words to Eye, it's like the ultimate love song. If you really listen to the words,
I hate it.
What do you mean you hate it? Because it's a love song or what?
I hate love.
Oh, that's,
Oh my
geez,
God.
sorry.
Love
dang.
stinks.
Yeah,
That cat really ruined you tonight, didn't it?
Damn you, Esmeralda. Whatever the cat's name is, I don't fucking know. Eliza and Jingles.
My cat, yeah. And my rabbit's name is Pancake.
So here we go. Entertainer
I'm allergic to
says.
rabbits.
Entertainer says.
Me too.
Coco 2's been announced. Do you all think that they will age up Miguel like they did with Andy in Toy Story 3? Maybe a little
which
bit.
means a little.
A little bit, I
German.
think.
Yeah. I think he'll be aged, and I think it'll have a different name because Coco was the great grandma, and it might be more focused on him, is my early prediction or guess. So
Talk about a movie to tear up in, though.
Good God, no doubt, man. That's
remember me.
Oh, please stop. No, don't even. I'm like,
Mama Coco. Mama Coco.
I'm off my meds. I'm going to start crying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Stop
My-
it, Jason.
My
'Cause
papa
if you cry,
used
I'm
to
gonna
sing it
cry.
to me when I was a little girl.
You make me.
There he goes talking about being a girl again.
There you go.
Okay, so talk about tearing up. Okay, I'm going to spotlight, since this is like Ask Anything and we're kind of just going off the cuff here. There was an episode that I had with John Morris, who did the voice of Andy. Have you guys had him on before? I feel like you have.
I don't think we have. No, we have
No?
not.
Okay, you should. He's awesome. He actually did the scene from Toy Story 3 when he's talking to Bonnie and he's describing all of the toys to her, and then he gets to Woody and describes his personality, his traits, which of course are made up by Andy, but are the real traits of Woody. And he does it in Andy's voice. during the show. And I swear, all of us on the show were just in stunned silence and just going, I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Amanda says any Pixar movie brings me to tears, but I just lost it with Coco. So, literally,
100%,
Coco,
man. Yeah,
a bajillion%. Everything about that movie is damn near perfect.
It's the best. It's the best Pixar movie.
It is.
100%.
It is.
100%.
Real
If
quick
anybody
about
disagrees, I'll fight them.
real quick with John Norris.
You want to fight?
Yeah,
I'll fight you, Jason. Let's go. Let's fight, Jason.
Incredibles all the way. Incredibles all the way.
The fuck?
I'm sorry, I'm a Brad Bird fan. I love the Incredibles.
You're ridiculous right now.
Who dies and makes you cry in that movie?
Nobody, because I don't cry.
Thank you. You don't cry. It's because you have no soul.
I don't cry in that movie. I cry watching Mama Coco.
Oh, Mama Coco,
well, of
man.
course.
Damn.
Who doesn't?
I don't cry watching Incredibles.
We cry when we watch Up. We cry when we watch.
And then at the end, when they're holding hands.
Kevin
shut
says
up,
it's
Kevin.
second only to Wally.
Oh no! Here we go.
Wally.
Garbage. God, that movie sucks so bad.
Oh, hey guys, my dad's watching the show.
You
Mr.
suck,
Odie,
Sean.
Odie Braden. Yeah, he said
Hello,
hi to you.
Odie.
Nice.
Hi.
What do you mean I suck? Why do I suck? 'Cause I don't like Wally.
Yeah,
I don't
there
like
he is.
I don't like a terrible movie. It's awful.
It's not terrible. It's
So
not
bad.
terrible.
Sean.
I know.
Hey,
I know.
Sean.
Hey.
I'm going to ask you a
Hey.
question.
Go ahead, ask me a question.
I'm flying into California next month. Will you sit and watch Wally with me for a night?
No.
What?
Only
No.
Dodger fans hate Wally.
That's fine. Okay, I'll take it. That's fine.
Stan, we have a 70-inch QLED at our apartment. You're welcome to come on over and we'll watch it.
You heard him, Jason, right?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, but we've had
But I
this
said
discussion
no?
before.
No.
I
Why is
promise you, it'll change your life if you watch it through the lens of someone else.
Okay, Disology, but whatever. But what do you mean? Watch it through the lens of you?
Yeah, watch it through my
You're
eyes.
bow hunting
If I
or
tell-
something. You're not gonna be around. You're gonna be hunting or something. when you're here.
Shush.
Watch it with
Shush.
waiters. It'll change your life.
Watch it with wearing
my
waiters.
God.
We love you.
I'm not
fishing.
coming. I'm
You're
not
not coming
coming.
now.
Put these on.
I'm not coming. I quit.
Why?
I quit the podcast.
Oh shit.
I'm not coming.
You guys see my new tiki mug?
We can't
Come
see
on over
it.
to Main Gate Magic, Sam. We'll take you.
Oh man.
Hey, that's how I ended up on this show.
Oh.
Shit, man.
I see
Jason-
how your loyalties
Jason,
lie.
thanks
how
for
long will
joining
you
us,
stay
buddy.
with-
We appreciate you. Okay, he's done. You're trying to poach people.
What happened? That's not the first time that you've done that to me either. And I think the last time that you did it to me was when we were talking about Wally.
It wouldn't surprise me because it's
Yeah.
It's a source,
It hurts
it's a
his
source.
heart.
I hate it.
Listen, I had my heart broken. Sean, you want to hear the first time I saw that movie?
Oh,
I
can
was
we?
dating. Yes, you'll love this story. I was dating
Go.
a guy. I was 19 years old. He was 24 years old. And before I went to see that
have to
movie
say
with
that?
it.
Why'd you have to say that part of
Listen,
it?
just listen. I promise.
She's
So-
trying to get you to see it through her eyes. That's
Fair
how she's
enough.
explaining
So
it.
before I went to see that movie with him, I hop into his brand new BMW because he was a bougie boy, and some girl is calling his phone. So I answer it, and she's like, "Hey, are you Sam?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "I just want to let you know the movie he's about to take you to, I saw with him last night."
Okay, that's well played.
And he
sir.
takes the phone. He takes the phone and he hangs it up, and he goes, "That didn't happen."
That's
You
hilarious.
should have asked her. You should have asked her. Was it good?
That was the end of that relationship.
Is this going to be delayed? There's going to be a delay. And it's
I don't
not
know. We're
sound
gonna-
good, is it?
We're gonna have to, we're gonna
It
have to
doesn't
see.
matter. We will make it work, Jason, because we want to hear you.
When
Well, I
Christmas-
know I'll be singing it to what I hear, so I just hope everybody
That's
else hears
fine.
the same.
That's fine.
Let's see what happens. So,
All right.
Um,
All right.
Y'all ready? We're just going to go completely off the rails right now. Let's go with
For
some
2.5 minutes. Yeah.
Up. Okay, Kelsey. Up
I'm
makes me
muting.
cry too. Up is terrible.
Everything Pixar makes me
This is
cry.
when I get to do all the voices and everything. That's my favorite thing in the whole world. Wait, hold on a second. Let me get some water.
All right.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
It's
All right,
going to
let's
sound
go.
okay. So Kevin says it's going to sound ridiculous. We're excited for it. Okay, there we go. Appreciate the confidence, Kevin. Thanks a lot, buddy.
I can't wait to surprise you, Kevin.
Here we go.
Get that talk to the Wi-Fi.
Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves. Sherazade had 1,000 tales. Well, Master, you in luck, cause up your sleeves you got a brand of magic never fails. You got some power in your corner now. Some heavy ammunition in your tank. You got some punch. It's Yahoo and how. See, all you gotta do is rub that lamp. And I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your melody. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir, we pride ourselves on service. You're the boss, the king, the shop. Say what you wish, it's yours, true dish. About a little more bagel and some of column A. Try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me. Oh no. Nah. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends pull this out their little hand? Can your friends go, woo? Well, look at here. Can your friends go abracadabra? And then you make it look like this up here. So don't you sit your damn back, y'all sluggy eyed. I'm here. Some of you midday prayers. You got me bona, feeling satisfied. You got a change for your time of affairs. I got a powerful urge to help you out. So what you wish I really want to know? You got a list that's 3 miles long. Now, you gotta do is walk. Mr. Aladdin, I have a wish or 2 or 3. I'm on the dumb, you big name top. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend.
Yes, hands.
You ain't never had a friend like me. Ha! So how about that, Mr. Doubting Mustafa?
How's the applause?
That was fun. Thank you. I hope that sounded just as good as I felt it sounded.
Joey says, Sam, does A Bug's Life make you cry? Low key, yes. It's actually the first
movie,
Disney movie I ever saw in theaters. And actually the first conversation I ever had with Bob Chapek was about that movie. So just saying.
It made you cry though?
It did. I was like,
what is so sad about Bug's Life?
Hopper was mean.
But it's funny. It was like,
and
do I
stood
look
up to him.
stupid to you? They're like, yeah, you do.
Yes.
The bloopers.
Listen, I feel that way all the time.
Sasquatch said it slapped like the Will Smith version.
I teach kindergarten, and I'm like, do I look stupid to you? And like, kinda, a little bit.
Oh, damn. Detention.
No, I don't give them detention. I just say,
A ruler.
Oh, okay. I guess you guys don't love me that much.
I've been muted this whole time. I'm just ever talking to myself, and I thank you, Amanda.
I thought you were just chewing.
So I think we should do our last break and hear from our friends at Sunken City Designs. And if I'm not back on time, just continue without me. So let's go to our last break, and it's only a minute 17 seconds long. So
I guess whatever.
We'll be right back. Let's hear from Sunken City Designs.
Let's go.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? What about Disney characters like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. Do you like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right, if you also like Walt's Apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody, we appreciate you.
Hi.
He's back.
So, first question coming back from that is, do you like art? We do.
Like art.
So definitely check out Lou at Sunken City Designs. We love Lou for everything that he does here at Walt's Apartment Productions. And at Sunken City Design and his community. Lou is fantastic. I did get a question on my TikTok if you guys want my question.
Real quick before you get to your question, absolutely we do want to get that. But Sunken City Designs also at Rogue Comic Con he's doing another Rogue Comic Con exclusive picture just for that will be given away in the raffle as well. And the raffle is completely free. All you gotta do is prove that you follow us. That's it. And then
just follow us.
You have a chance to win. Okay, Sam, go ahead.
I got a quick question for our people though. I just want to know where everybody's from in their comments. Shout out now.
Hey, yeah, let us know where you are from in our comments while I put the question I got from TikTok up. Who is your favorite Disney villain? And I said that this was going to cause controversy.
Mine's Ursula.
Mine's Wanda.
Oh, fuck. She's not a villain.
She is a villain. She's not an anti-hero.
She's a mom. She's just a mom who just...
She doesn't have real children. She created her children
from her kids.
She created fictional children because
in some world those kids are real. And some 6, 9, 5, whatever.
She's what I consider sadistic. Entertainer says Gaston. Listen, I love me some Gaston too.
Hello, Belle.
The entertainer's from Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Go Cowboys.
Amanda says Hades is my favorite. Sasquatch says Dr. Facilier. Wrong side says Scar.
Scar's a good one.
We're all over the place. Northern California by Alfredo.
Yeah, that's by me. That's by me and Joey.
Hey, and I'll be there next month.
Hey, Alfredo, I'm in Oakland, so hey, howdy, neighbor.
Hey, look at Alfredo.
Howdy,
Jason is literally in Oakland.
Yeah,
Northeast Texas. Jen's
listen,
from
I avoid Oakland. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I flew into Oakland once.
It's gotten better. No, it's really
it
not.
has gotten a wee bit better since
it has not gotten a wee bit.
Oakland.
Nah, it's still pretty much crap. It's shite. So I'd avoid it like the plague.
But there is a homeless like, please, sir, I'd like some more.
Oh, dude! Every time I take my dog out for a walk, I pass somebody, homeless on the street. It's pretty bad here, but.
No, the only time I've been to Oakland, honestly, was the airport, and I promptly left and went to
Concord.
Oh,
you went to the Delta.
I went to Concord, and then I went to the Delta, and then I went back to Concord, and then I flew home, and then I came the next time into Sacramento, and then went back to the Delta. No, actually, I went to Amador. Then went to Medford, then to San Francisco. So
our Brandy's in Rancho Cordova.
Sam is stirring the pot tonight, just a little bit. Yzma is a close second. Sam
I love Yzma.
Relates to witches, whether they're villains or not.
Thank you, Kevin.
Courtney's evil queen. Alfredo.
Florida.
So is fucking what's her name? Catherine Hahn, is she a villain too?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a witch.
Right.
Real quick.
Thanks, Amanda.
Brendy, are you Do you go to Burning
Alameda.
Barrel? Or are you one of our Burning Barrel friends? Let me know. So Rancho Cordova is where Alex works at Burning Barrel, but we do a lot of Disney stuff there. So I'm just wondering if you're one of our beer drinking Disney friends.
I mean, I'm trying to be. I'll show up. Let's find out.
That's not close, Sam. You're not going to get to all these
can
places.
catch a flight, Sean.
To Rancho Cordova?
You can't even catch a cat.
Wait,
You
what?
can't even watch your cat, man. Yeah, thank you, Jason. I can't believe you said, do you want...
Hey,
go ahead and boot me. I'm ready. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sean, can I fly to California to watch Wall-E with you? What the hell? I mean, look, it's still the dumbest question of the night.
Did you just call me dumb?
No, I said it's a dumb question.
No, I did not.
Can I say Chepik's the biggest villain? No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, wait. No, what
Brandy
is
says
the
she
closest?
hasn't, but she wants to try it.
By the way,
the
Jafar.
closest-
Going with Jafar.
What's the closest airport to Rancho Cordova?
Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rancho Cordova is a suburb of Sacramento. So.
Then what the hell are you talking about, Sean?
Okay.
Ooh, the Horned King. That's a good one.
So here's what we're gonna do, Sean.
I want to say Shere Khan.
I'm gonna fish.
She's got more plans. Here we go.
I'm gonna fish during the day. Then you and I are gonna drive to Rancho Cordova, and we're gonna go do the brewery with
I
Alex.
work until 8:00 at night. I think it's like an hour from here.
I'll drive. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You just have to enjoy a beverage and be cordial with our friends, Joey and Alex.
Sam, you got to bring Jennifer with you. She asked.
Yep.
Good question, though.
Jen, fly to Sacramento. Let's go, my girl.
And we could use the help up at Road Comic Con. That'd be great.
You want to come up to Road Comic Con?
You could share a room with Sam.
You can, Jen. Listen, I'm not sharing a room with anybody. I have. If there's anybody that thinks they're sharing a room with me, you are not. No, thank you. Jen can though.
Entertainer asked, "Do you guys, Sean? Do you and the others want to briefly talk about the documentary, not just a goof?"
I haven't seen it yet, so
I haven't seen it yet. I saw the preview because I think yesterday was 30th.
Yeah, Monday.
Hey, you
Monday.
know what would be a great
30th.
idea? You guys want to watch it together with our Patreons? Let's plan a day and we'll put it in our chat. We'll put it in our chat and we'll watch it with our Patreons.
So I got to plug. Of course, Disney Universe, because we did release our 30th anniversary show on Monday on YouTube too. But yeah, I haven't got a chance to see the documentary, but it looks phenomenal.
It does. I saw the video of the two of them, Max and Goofy, talking about it. It's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, that came out Monday as well.
I started playing Call of Duty, so I really haven't done anything the past couple of days. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Stop.
Yeah,
Which one?
I don't know. I'm terrible at it.
Black Ops 6?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay,
I'm
we got to
terrible.
hook up.
We
I'll
don't
teach
because
you.
people just make fun of me because I'm shitty at it, and I
But
kill like
I'll
5
teach you.
people.
I'll teach you.
Wait a second. You're playing Call of Duty?
I'm a gamer nerd now, basically.
Absolutely.
You didn't talk to me about this?
I need to get the headset and stuff and be like,
need to
I'm
turn
going
me-
in. I'm going in.
Wait, are you talking to me or Sean?
No, I mean, I can anticipate that you were.
Oh, okay.
We need to get you some.
Gee,
Turtle
thanks.
Beaches.
I like to play games.
I mean, hi, have you met me? We need to get him some Turtle Beaches, though.
Check out our next show on Twitch. Live on Twitch.
Yes!
We're now.
Pew, 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 pew.
We are actually going to be playing Black Ops while we are recording Disney content.
We're not. I'm so bad. I'm not gonna lie. It took
And
me
I'll
3
be like,
days.
Fuck you, Sean.
It took me- she's like, bah, 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 bah.
Damn, Big Papa Disney shoots like a bitch.
Look at wrong side said I play COD. Listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't played anything. I'm not Black Ops 6. I'm like
I had these
two generations back.
These kids at work were talking shit about it and said
I'll
you
get
need
it,
to do
though.
this. It took
I'll
me
download it.
took me 3 days to get it to download, and every other game in my Xbox is gone now because that's the only way it would fit. So
Wait, which Xbox do you have?
I don't know. I got the older one.
Oh, Kim's going to be up here in Sacramento too in June for a class reunion.
Oh, nice.
Great.
If
Ken.
I haven't relocated yet, we got to hang out.
Are you relocating?
Oh, you got to listen to the latest Disney Universe to hear about some life life announcements.
Some life choices.
Well, it is a choice, but
Look at Main
anything-
Gate Magic here. Jason Braden says, I'm Meta Dad A71 on Xbox Live. Come find me if you want to play.
I wonder who put that on there.
Go find Jason. I have no idea.
Like you mean like Facebook Dad? Is that means Meta Dad? Facebook Dad?
Meta
I don't know. It's like just metadata. It's a play on words. That's all.
Mine is literally my name, W, and then my birthday. That's literally the dumbest thing. It's Sean W0923.
That is boring.
It is very boring.
Maybe that's your problem. Maybe that's why you suck.
No, I
You
just
need a
'cause
better name.
I only play
Hey,
Madden.
Sean,
Can you
want to
change
hear
your name?
my favorite? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I need
Want
to
to hear
change the
my
photo of my
favorite
luggage.
Want to hear my favorite Call of Duty story?
Oh, why not?
Please.
I was 21 years old, and I was playing.
Wait, weren't you with the guy weren't you with the guy watching Wally at 21 years old?
No,
that was
no.
19.
Oh, that was 19.
No, that was 19.
Okay.
No,
Multitasking.
I was engaged at 21.
It's a boring date.
So I just had my tonsils taken out, and so
Well, they got better.
I'm
At
playing
21,
Modern
really?
Warfare. Yes, it was miserable. Miserable, literally miserable, because the tissue is so sensitive. It hurts like. So I'm playing Modern Warfare, and naturally I don't sound fantastic. And they're like, somebody was like, "Hey, bro, I need you to stop breathing. I need you to stop breathing. I need you to stop breathing so heavy in the mic." And I was like, I just had my tonsils taken out.
Man, I don't know. Yesterday I was sitting there and
Sam's new name is Bro.
And like all of a sudden, I just heard like all these damn kids talking shit to each other. So I literally I just turned my TV down because it was annoying. And I don't even know how I did it.
Sounding like
Wally.
Jason, tell me you talk trash to people sounding like Gaston or like characters because you're such a good voice actor.
You know, typically I do Arnold Schwarzenegger because you can actually play as the Terminator. So I often go online and I play as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I have another funny
Get
Arnold
down.
Schwarzenegger.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
So there used to be an
Dylan,
Arnold
you son of a
Schwarzenegger soundboard. There was an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah, I
soundboard.
remember those.
So I used to prank call people using the "Who is your daddy and what does he do?"
Okay, we're all going to play a little game. It's called "Who is your daddy and what
and
does
what
he
does
do?"
he do? And I would like prank call people doing that. That was me.
I
in high
absolutely
school.
love it.
You 17 people still watching this? Thank you.
Yeah, seriously. Got to do these more often. I came on the right week, Sean.
So Entertainer says, would you all like to do a watch party with Patreons of Disney sing-along song? Disneyland Fun is the best Disney sing-along.
That should be on Disney Plus.
I'll put it up right now. It's on YouTube. I watch it at work all the time. It's literally one of the best freaking things.
Zip, 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 zip,
zip, zip, zip.
So I got to throw this out here for those that do not know. While everybody's up at Rogue Comic Con, like I won't be there along with Courtney and Kelly.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm planning on moving. Yeah, that's relocating. But so
You're moving then?
No, well, I'm hoping to be around May, but since we're not going to Rogue, we will be at Disneyland on the 16th when the 70th starts.
There you go.
So we'll have boots on the ground.
Hey, we can co-host lives on.
We'll bring you in
TikTok.
live on.
And listen, I'll go live from the Walt's apartment TikTok, and you go live from your TikTok, and we'll co-host, and we'll be doing Rogue Comic Con and Disneyland content at the same time.
I don't got no followers on my TikTok.
The 16th is Friday, so that really does not benefit us at all.
Last time, the Friday before Rogue Comic Con, we got banned on TikTok.
Well, that's because you tried hugging Lewis. She tried hugging Lewis, and they literally shut down my TikTok because they said it was like abuse or something.
Unwanted sexual activity.
They heard somebody going, "No, stop."
Yeah.
I see people watch. Oh, because he said no stop?
Probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, now we're shut off on YouTube. Dang it.
Good Lord.
I'm just kidding.
Are we?
Yeah, I
He
know.
was just joking. He was just joking. He appreciated my hugs.
All right. Do we have any more questions?
Yes, last call for questions.
Anything you want to ask There's 16 of you watching. Whatever you want to ask us.
Albie said,
Ask
I
us.
remember that.
I don't know. I think I want to play Call of Duty too.
Thank you, Stallone.
Hey.
No, I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot.
They will join to cover Disneyland on your fishing TikTok.
That's right.
I'm not going to be fishing. I'm going to be. Well, wait. Can you tell me where to fish in Oregon?
The Rogue River?
Everywhere.
Sasquatch got a good question.
Yes, he does.
What attraction would you resurrect? The original Journey. Well, not the. Okay. So the Journey into Imagination with Dreamfinder and the Dream Machine.
Fair. Okay. Good answer. How about you guys, Joey and Jason? What would you?
The Journey Through Inner Space.
Yes.
Where you go through the microscope and you get shrunk and you go through the molecules of a snowflake. It's amazing. But
Is
with
there
modern
fishing at
day
Disney?
technology.
Not legally. No.
My
Well, I don't
cousin
know. He's
fished
got
on
a
them
picture of a fish.
in Disneyland and the rivers of America back in the day.
Yeah, but you would get in big trouble if you tried to fish on Disney property today.
Joey, how about you? What attraction would you resurrect?
Well, I want the updated, resurrected Journey in Imagination as well, since I've never seen the original one except on YouTube. But I'm going to go, with the cliche Disneyland goer and say People Mover.
People Mover.
Hot off with the Tron.
Yeah.
scene, but updated Tron Legacy.
I will say Captain EO, because Captain EO was cool as hell. I liked it.
And honestly, if they could bring back the rocket rods and make them work, I would love to go on those too. I was great.
You can fish at Walt Disney World. Where?
For gators.
Kevin.
For gators.
I mean, you can be gator. You can be gator food.
No,
no. I thought it, but you said it. And
I have that problem.
Okay, Alfredo has a question too. What are you looking forward to seeing during the 70th?
The animatronic.
Walt,
animatronic.
Animatronic Walt.
Yep.
Yes. That's it. Yeah.
You
100%.
can still fish at Walt Disney World at the Fort Wilderness and Port Orleans Riverside and excursions off different ports.
He put it in our Discord. He put the link in the Discord.
Link in Discord. If you want to know where to fish at Walt Disney World, not Disneyland, but Walt Disney World, go join our absolutely free Discord at Walt's Apartment Productions, and you can find the link there.
Well, they can't because it's in the host chat, but that's okay.
We can add it to the everyone chat. Hey, Kevin, would you mind posting that in the everyone chat for us?
The lounge.
The lounge.
I'm going to say the Walt animatronic, but I'm even thinking what they can possibly be doing outside in the lobby, like a new, film, the archive stuff that they're putting out there.
That whole thing is going to be really. It's going to be that. It's going to be the highlight, I think, of the celebration. I think is that whole theater.
So, do you think they're going to take some of the energy from One Man Stream and place it there?
Well, they're bringing stuff from the museum. Real quick, Sasquatch, when are you going to be there? Because I will be there. Me and Courtney will be there on Sunday, on Easter Sunday. So let us know.
Is Easter next week?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a week on Sunday, yeah.
So, yes. Thank
Kevin
you,
gave
Easter.
you a check mark.
I got a question for all of you.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer for you.
Do you like fun facts?
Do you like them?
We haven't heard that in a while. Miss you, Josh. I know he was recently on Jason's.
Yes, he was. Brought him back. Yeah.
Sasquatch said 16, 17, 18.
Oh, damn. In May?
Well, have fun. No, next week.
Oh, gotcha.
No,
gotcha.
April.
The new 70th anniversary VIP tour, that'd be cool too.
Kim said that. Yeah, she's looking forward to the new 70th anniversary VIP tour.
What are they doing differently?
New pin.
It's a new pin. Right. Joey, I got a serious question for you.
I had to bite my tongue on my answer to that because my impulses said something completely different.
Joey, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now Courtney's watching, so you might want to think about this fucking answer.
I'm definitely going to be down there. Yeah, still doing this. Living down in SoCal, doing family stuff.
Yep.
With family down there. Yes, I think that's meaning Courtney. So.
Okay. Jason, how about you?
I'll probably be living in Texas.
Really?
But doing the same thing. Yeah, I can't afford California anymore. We've got kind of a 5-year plan to be down there, so it's right about the time that we're going to be. The houses are so affordable, and we've never bought one before. We live in a probably 800 square foot 2-bedroom apartment. This booth takes up most of the bedroom that it's located in right now, so it's just there's really not a lot of room for anything. So
sure.
But yeah,
All
still
right.
doing this, still loving Disney stuff, still having a good time, just making a day by day life out of life,
Okay.
Yes, Sasquatch, I am.
What did he ask? Sorry, you.
Oh, yeah, if I'm moving down.
Oh, okay. Yes, he is.
Amanda says Texas. Where in Texas?
San Antonio is where we're looking at.
Oh, you can see the basement of the Alamo.
The Alamo doesn't have a basement.
Sam, how about you?
For me, I am pretty much living my ideal life right now. I would like to relocate to NorCal at some point, if that is at all possible. But still teaching, still doing this podcast with my family here. Still fishing like crazy, hunting, just living my best life with me and my girl. So
there you go. That's a good answer.
What about you, Sean?
Great question. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Obviously,
Sean's goal is watching me live my best life.
Yeah, that's it. As long as Sam is happy, I'm good. So
not losing your cat in the rain.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a cat because I don't want to lose it. I don't know. I think I moved from Oregon a few years ago to get close, for other reasons. But now
you're trying to go closer to Disneyland, though, right?
I think that would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice.
Like, listen, I'll take your apartment.
Okay.
Okay, we'll trade.
Right. Sure. 400 square feet. So you definitely good luck.
Oh, half the size of mine. Dang.
Yeah, it's literally so tiny.
We could be
I'm not sure that I can do that. I'm literally leaving like 3,200 square feet.
Yeah, no. This literally, my couch is right there. This corner is where the podcast is. My dresser is my TV stand, and my bed's right there. So yeah, it's literally like the biggest place in the world. But yeah,
but it's yours.
You would make a great roommate, Sean.
Thanks.
Sean, we've got you set up over here in this corner of the room.
Yeah, I'll be right over here. But I don't know. I would love to be closer to Disneyland. Doing this still, obviously. Build relationships with family again and work on that and make that all better. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. San Antonio has too much to do around there.
Has so much, not too much.
But he said there is so much to do. I thought that's what he said.
He did. He said so much,
Yeah.
not too much.
Sorry.
Wrong side says I have about 1,800 square feet, but lots of land.
There you go.
That's the size. That's the size of Walt's apartment, so that's fitting, Sean.
I mean, yeah, it kind of is.
Where's your lamp? You put it out by the window.
Right there.
I can only see half.
It's really
There it
hard
is.
when you have wrist tattoos to make them
Yeah,
show up.
that's
the
right there.
way.
Right there. Yeah.
Brenda,
Not even
said-
that lamp.
You
Not
know,
even that lamp anymore. But hey, it's all right.
Brenda
Is
said,
he actually sitting on his toilet?
That's why I have such great acoustics.
I thought I heard a whale calling. It's like,
Okay. Anyway, do we have anything else? Do you guys have any questions to ask us? I mean, it's 9:00. We've been going for an hour and a half. Do we want to wrap
It
this
is
up?
11 o'clock, sir.
Oh, hey, can I do one quick promotion?
Oh, I guess.
Absolutely.
Sure,
It's
Jason. Go ahead.
it's an Adventurous Ideas promotion.
Okay.
Not my podcast. So we actually do have our very first show available to download and purchase and download on adventurousideas.com. It is called Dark Park Dark Arcade, and it is about strange happenings in a abandoned amusement park. So these kids come up and they find this arcade, and there's a VR game. It's the latest thing, apparently. Not an abandoned amusement park, just an amusement park. And There is a VR game that's about zombies. These kids play, and it's supposed to be virtual reality, but it becomes more reality than virtual. And things kind of go south from there. So if you guys get a chance, check it out on adventurousIdeas.com.
Quick question for you. Quick question for you, Jason, about that. Who wrote that?
I don't know.
We don't know, but
wasn't it you, Sam?
Has Sam promoted this yet?
That one wasn't one that I wrote. I was working on Dark Park, but not that
not that one
episode.
Wait, did you do the other one though? The one that we're still in production with?
We'll have to talk after.
Okay.
Kevin wants to know if you're a bartender in that one.
I am not. So Dark Park Dark Arcade does feature the amazing, talented voice of Jason Braden, but only as kind of like a narrator in certain spots.
Glad you don't think too highly of yourself. That's good.
Hey, I'm very proud of what I do, okay? Shut up. And I can tell you to shut up in like 20 different character voices, okay?
Hit me.
Can you do that?
Especially
no,
his
shut up,
bartender
okay?
voice.
Don't talk to me like that.
No, I just got super excited because that episode.
I'm going to ask you to shut your mouth.
So that was the one we released on DVD at the last MouseCon, right?
Yeah, we were giving away 3 copies of it. Yeah, we were giving away 3 copies, and both MouseCons actually. We did the one in Bakersfield and also in Concord. We were giving away free copies of it for a raffle. So yeah, but now it's available for everybody to download. It's also available on Amazon Music, but I think it's better to do it from our website because you get more content with it. There's like a behind the scenes audio clip that's added to it, and you also get some digital downloads, the poster and a few other things. I think even like the script and stuff like that.
And as somebody who has listened to it, and before I even listened to it, got to read the script, it is absolutely fantastic.
It's so fun.
Go download. It is. For anybody who doesn't know, Adventurous Ideas produces audio dramas. So this is the first actual piece that's in production currently. There are a lot of things in the works. Audio dramas are essentially what you would think of when you think of old time radio shows. So
it's time for Little Orphan Annie. Yeah, stuff like but
also like War of the Worlds type of thing.
Yeah. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Ovaltine. A stinking commercial? Son of a bitch.
And if you followed me here from Main Street Chronicles, because I know we have some people who have, that's essentially what we were doing over there. We were doing audio dramas. So give it a listen. Go to adventuresideas.com. Definitely download, give it a listen. There's a lot more to come from Adventurous Ideas. There is so much work that goes into producing audio dramas. There is script writing. There is figuring out the voice actors. And then once you have the voice actors recording all of their lines, you have to put it all into a pre-production stage, post-production. There are so many levels to creating an audio drama and making it sound realistic and something that people are going to want to listen to. And then you have to market it. So this is an opportunity that Jason just took to market it. I highly encourage you to go to Adventurous Ideas, download it.
And Kevin says it's available on Audible.
Not Amazon Music. Yeah, I fumbled that a little bit, but
which I have like 7 Audible credits. So boom, there you go.
Hey,
there
all right.
you go. Go listen to it. I promise you, Joey, you're going to love it, and it's going to give you some ideas for what you and I are going to be doing soon. So.
Would you say some adventurous ideas?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Wow.
Hey, Joey, you know what I'm saying to that? Kungaloosh.
Kungaloosh.
Well, I mean, hang on a sec. Wait, let me
my
actually
went away, but
let me actually pour a drink here. And
damn you, green screens.
Let me pour a drink here, and we can say Kungaloosh, Joey.
Is this your first drink, Sam?
No.
I got nothing to pour it, but I'll just.
Is that why you lost your cat?
No.
Oh man.
I didn't. I've only had like 2. That's fine.
All I have is body armor. I got nothing even good to drink. Cheers, Jason.
Yeah, water. Yeah,
water.
Kungaloosh.
Yeah, Kungaloosh, whatever the hell that means.
The chronic what? The chronic what calls the chronicles of
the Chronic 2000.
Listen, the Main Street Chronicles, but we're not going to talk about that because I am that podcast is no longer in production as far as I'm concerned, because when I leave things, apparently they don't know how to produce them anymore. So
no, yeah, is all with you.
That too.
Good Lord, Joey. Now I know why you put the background up.
Yeah.
Look at that mess.
my Tiki mugs, my Funkos, my stack of 4-pack little container things.
This episode of Walt's Apartment brought to you by Joey's Garage.
Amanda, I'll send you the links later.
All right, so I think we should wrap it up. We'll bring it on home.
Good call.
Sam,
For sure.
Well, because Jennifer told me it's midnight, so it's midnight.
And it's 11:07 here.
Yeah, we got to wrap this up.
So when Sam goes to Main Gate, magic.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Joey, I see you've cleaned up a bit.
Yeah, we broadcast earlier, so that way you don't miss your bedtime.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Sean, we're gonna have to have a conversation.
Now now I can't believe you're trying to poach right here.
Watch out for them
Cheers,
headhunters.
Yeah. All right, Joey. I like what kind of piano is that, Joey?
Grand.
That is a grand piano. I had one and they got broken.
All right. So, Sam, thank you so much. Joey, thank you so much. Look for Jason at Main Gate Magic on YouTube, on Instagram, on all the places you can find your podcasts. Look for us on all where you can find your podcasts, because we still do audio podcasts, believe it or not. We're not always live. You can't find us on YouTube. We would love for if you guys ever are in the area to give us a positive review on Spotify or Apple. We never ask for that, but we're asking. So yeah, we appreciate you all. Jason, thank you for joining us. Joey, thank you, my friend.
Yes.
Sam, take another shot. And
no, I'm going to bed.
All right, so we'll see you all next week. Wait, what's next week? Yes, next week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you all next
week. Is
week.
a week from today.
It is 100%.
Sean won't be here, but
no, I won't be here in 2 weeks. But we appreciate. Wait, hang on. Let me look at the calendar. I won't be here in 2 weeks. You won't be here next week, right, Sam?
We're roommates, Amanda.
I will be late next week.
Okay, that's fine. You guys have an awesome, awesome night, an awesome week, and we will see you next week. And until next time, we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's apartment. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.